Today I'm going to be showing you the focus feature, which allows you to add artistic blur to the visuals to make them more engaging. First, I select the two planes template and choose the story format. Okay, there we go. To explain this feature, I'll place the same product 3 times in my scene. For example, this cream jar, I'll put one in front of the camera, one in the middle, and then one in the background. To enable the feature, go to the camera tab in the advanced section. You'll find the focus option. Activating it's super simple, just click this button at the bottom right. You'll know you're in focus mode when you see this message appear. Then to use it, just click on the object you want to focus on. Okay, so let's start with the closest one to the camera. As you can see, as soon as I click, this object appears sharp in the workspace view, while the other two become a bit more blurred, same in the preview. I actually move it a bit to get a better angle and also make it a slightly bit bigger. You can see here it's perfectly sharp, while the others get progressively blurrier. So to adjust the blur intensity, use the slider here. The higher I set it, the stronger the blur effect. See how if I lower it, all the products become relatively sharp with just a slight blur in the background. And conversely, the more I increase it, the blurrier the background jar gets while the front one stays completely sharp. That's how you can fine tune your blur level. By default, this value is set to 7, which is a good starting point. If I click the X, it completely disables the focus effect in my visual. As you can see, there's no more blur anymore at all. If I want to change the focus object, I click this button again and then select another object, for example, the middle product. You'll notice the front object has become slightly blurry, as well as the one in the background, while the middle one is now perfectly sharp. And the same if I click on the background jar, now the focus is on it. This allows you to create some really cool visual effects. Okay, now I'll just add my background color for a nicer look. I click on the wall. I'm gonna go for a light beige. Done. I'll copy this color code and apply it to the floor as well. Copy, click on the floor, paste. Perfect. So just with what I've shown you, you can create amazing visuals. Now let me show you in more detail just how far you can go with the focus effect. So first I'll disable the focus effect and remove the extra products, just keeping one. I'll bring it closer to the camera, scale it up, tilt it, and rotate it for a more dynamic angle just to show you that you can choose exactly where on the object you want to focus. All right, now back to the camera tab. I'll click on the focus option, and wherever I click on the object, that's where the focus is going to be. For example, if I click on the top part, you'll see that the logo becomes sharp while the rest of the text gets slightly blurred. Let's wait a few seconds for the preview. There it is. As you can see, this lets you create really precise focus on your object. Let me show you one last time. If I now click on the bottom of the product becomes sharp while the logo turns blurry. And that's it for the quick tip. Tutorial complete.